Good morning, class. I hope we're all doing pretty well today. So I suggest you all to think of your favorite artist or your favorite song.
We got a #1 victory royale.
I love this song.
Think of that.
No way, that's crazy.
This one's
I know. Meme rap, a genre born from lack of constraints.
I revived him, now we're heading south.
Thesis statement. Meme rap became a genre due to lack of constraints. A pretty bold claim, I know, but let me continue. So here's the recent history of recording music. The first DAW, which is a digital audio workstation, SoundStream, was developed, but it wasn't really it wasn't like the digital audio workstations we have today. It was more of just recording audio digitally. Because before this, you would record it on a reel-to-reel. All right, and then Fairlight in 1979 developed computer music instrument, which is kind of like the first VST or virtual studio technology. This was a instrument on the computer. And then in 1983, MIDI was launched, which is musical instrument digital interface. And this was basically just computer language for the notes of a keyboard. This was demonstrated on a Jupiter 6. And then in 1985, Opco develops the MIDI Mac sequencer and interface. This allowed people to connect their MIDI controllers to a sound on the computer, so they can actually make the keyboard make keyboard sounds, which is pretty cool. And then the same in 1986, this moved to all of the platforms rather than just Mac, as MIDI Mac was just Mac. And then in 1989, Steinberg unveiled Cubase 1.0, which is the first widely used DAW. And this is an actual digital audio workstation that seems like, or is reminiscent of the digital audio workstations of today. It featured recording over 24 tracks, which was cool. And it was all digital. And then in 1999, Napster was the first music streaming service. It got taken down shortly after, but it was there for a little. And then 2006, Spotify releases, and 2007, SoundCloud releases. I'm sure you all know those streaming services. Okay, so before DAW, recording music was very expensive, it was time consuming, and there was a learning curve, and it requires a team. A lot of these constraints still exist, but to a lesser extent. Let me just show you. So I'm going to show you the Doctor Who theme. This was made before DAW. Okay, cool. And then this is how that was made.
Delia and I got to work using sound generating equipment. There are no musicians, there are no synthesizers, and in those days we didn't even have a 2-track or a stereo tape machine, it was always mono.
It was constructed on literally on a quarter-inch mono tape, inch by inch by inch.
And literally we built up the orchestra with individual notes, and Delia would say, I think we need about 64 B flats and 25 E's and B's and things like that, and we cut them all out physically.
What I'd like to say is that hardly anything of it was done in real time. It was done either at half speed or chopped together.
Delia and I got to...
So that took a lot of effort. You had to actually record it live, and then you would cut the tape, and then they would tape the actual tape together and then play it back. It was a lot of work, and it required a whole team to actually figure out what the composer wanted, the composer of the song wanted. And then I did it in like 30 minutes using technology today. Sure, it's not as good, but it's still what the composer was thinking, at least I think. And it sounds pretty, like, it sounds like the actual theme itself, but this was more of a demonstration of how easy it is to do it now compared to as of before. Okay, so post-doc constraints, there's still gonna be that learning curve. You're gonna have to learn the technology, and you're probably gonna have to learn music theory. That'd be helpful. It's still pretty expensive. The price of the DAW and VSTs. You can get VSTs for free, and there's also free DAWs. And you can optionally have instruments and controllers. Okay, so remember those artists you were thinking of earlier? I have $1 for whoever doesn't have any results for this YouTube search. If you search your favorite artist followed by type beat, I can almost guarantee that there will be results. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, are we like offering artists?
I encourage you to look it up. I mean, I don't have this $1.
I can't really
Whoever,
do so at the
doesn't
moment,
have any
but
results. Type beat after, yeah. Just search that up on YouTube. It's a free $1. I mean,
Yes. You can buy at least an empty class from $1.03.
exactly.
Great advice.
So no one's finding anything. I mean, not many people, not everyone's looking, but still, I mean, crazy. Okay. You did?
Okay. Yeah, you did?
Oh,
Natalie?
yeah, I thought it was gonna be a minute.
Yeah, if you did.
I did.
Oh,
I don't think I did.
you don't think you did?
I don't know, man. Yeah, come fact check me.
I'll fact check you.
It's just coming up with like drum and bass.
Nice. Here's $1.
I'm rich.
Groceries for the week.
Good audience.
Wow, I'm so happy now.
Okay.
This is great audio engagement.
Thank you, thank you. So I think it's pretty clear that there is an oversaturation of beats and just type beats. So this is gonna, forget what I have next. Okay, this is gonna make music like this, where people can just download a beat, use a free DAW, and then use their Xbox headset or something like that to just record music.
This is the music I listen to when I'm walking to class. This is the music I listen to when I'm walking to class. I got the headphones and I'm like that guy from the movie. I'm walking to class.
So here's the characteristics of meme rap. There's usually little effort. I mean, I'm not trying to say the last song wasn't a musical masterpiece, but I am. It's simplistic or often vulgar lyrics. I'm not playing much of the vulgar lyrics because this is a school project. It's usually made ironically. It's usually pretty bad quality with like not that expensive of mics or equipment. And it's often coupled with a meme like the last one. And it's always, or usually with a parody. It's gonna be a parody or a pre-made beat. Like how the first song I played was a parody of American Boy.
Bob, don't talk to me with your puny MC server ain't no boss to me. Bitch, I was walking through the nether. Man's not hot. You too scared to come here.
Okay. And then that was MC Virgins. That was their first song they ever released. And then this is their most recent.
You know that 1-800 when she finally catching feelings and she wanna say something, but it's whack. You know I try to stay humble, but I.
That is a lot more impressive than what they made before. So here is the top meme artists according to Last.fm. MC Virgins, who I just played their music for you, they are #1. But I think possibly without MC Virgins even thinking about it, They recognized their rhetorical situation of their actions of posting music and chose to act in a manner that result in the outcome that they desired. And I think the outcome that they desired was to be taken more seriously and produce music not as a joke. All right, to the left, you're gonna see their songs from before. They're using the internet rap and meme rap tags, while on the right, it's hip hop / rap and rap tags, and then electronic at the bottom. So I personally think they're trying to break out of the genre, but they're still considered in the genre just due to, well, probably their name being MC Virgins. And then, so what? I think a lot of future artists are gonna have humble beginnings in meme rap just because of how accessible it is to the general public and how there is not many constraints in getting into music now just because you can download a beat or how easy it is to make the beats.